Okay, so today we are going to start the process of making cattail dolls. Now this year we're not going to be able to do our Thanksgiving program the way we normally do, which is very sad, but as a little taste of what next year is going to be, we're going to try making cattail dolls because that's what we're going to do next year for our Thanksgiving program. Now, the settlers and the Wampanoag tribe would make corn husk dolls because they had a lot of access to corn husks. Now we do not have access to corn husks here on camp, so we're gonna use something that we do have a lot of access to, cattails. So today we're gonna do two steps. Step one, harvest the cattails. Step two, hang the cattails to dry, and then we're gonna let them hang to dry for a while. Don't know how long it's gonna take, this is all new for me. But when we are looking at cattails to harvest, we are gonna look for the ones that actually don't have that traditional cattail in the middle. We're gonna look for the ones that are just the leaves because that's gonna give us the most to work with because you can't actually use the cattail part for the dolls themselves. But maybe we'll use them later for accessories for the dolls, but that's the last step. So we'll focus today on just harvesting. So I have some helpers with me today. We're gonna help me harvest. Now I have no idea how many I'm gonna need. So today we're gonna harvest 6 cattails and we're gonna try to kind of spread out where we harvest them so we're not taking too many from one spot here at camp because they look so nice when they're growing. Yeah, good. Oh, those are smaller ones, so we're gonna count them as one big. Keep going. Ooh, nice. Get me off. All right, so we're hanging up our reeds to dry. So we have a couple options to dry them. We can either take them apart and dry them in pieces, or we can hang them together. Now, technically, they're gonna take longer to dry because I'm hanging them together. But when we get to the making part, the different types of leaves are gonna get used for different portions of the dolls. So if I take them apart now, I have to be very careful about keeping the types of leaves together. And since I don't wanna do that, we are going to hang them as one and then ultimately be better for storage because it'll be easier. So we hung up a rope in the back room of our office because it needs to be a place that doesn't get too cold and our office stays heated through the winter, unlike some of our places. So we gave up this back room for this, and I just hung rope and I'm using binder clips and hoping that when I come back in here tomorrow, they're not all on the ground, but we'll see.